It feels faster than just the stock V16. Interesting. All right, everyone, welcome back to Automotive Anatomy. Today we have Peter. Peter, thank you so much for making the time for us, man. I appreciate you for, waking up this early and making the time and bringing out this beautiful car, man. What do you drive?
I drive a 1991 Honda Civic hatchback SI model.
The SI model, those are kind of hard to find. I mean, the EF in general is hard to find, but the SI model is getting a little bit harder. So tell us, Peter, why an EF?
Well, EF has been one of my dream cars since I got out of high school, since the first time I saw one at a show. And I just fell in love with them. The body of it, the squareness, the way it looks lowered. It was a good fit for me at the time, and I just fell in love with them since I saw them.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
And so when do you remember kind of thinking like, I like modifying cars? Like, it's always been a thing since you were young, or did that start in high school? That
started after high school when I moved out here, because I used to live in Chicago.
Oh, okay.
I lived there for 4 years, and when I moved out here, my girl's brothers was the one who got me into the Honda scene.
Oh, okay.
So my cuñados, since I came over here, they're the ones who got me into the Honda scene, because I just loved it, the way they had their exhaust and they, smash on the freeway. It was just, adrenaline rush, So I just loved it. Ever since they got me into the Honda scene, I've just been part of it since 2011, I would say.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
And so what became your first car?
My first car was this one. Not this one
in general,
one,
but okay.
But yeah, my first car was in 2011, 2012, around that area. My aunt was the one who sold it to me for $300. Wow. Was my first EF.
Damn, if we could only go back in time.
Oh man, I would never sell it.
Dude, I would buy like 20 of them.
Oh, I would buy like 30.
Now you won't catch me driving them because they're Civics, It's embarrassing. I would just store them somewhere.
Yeah.
No, okay. So you buy it was an EF hatch?
Yeah, it was an EF hatch.
Okay, $300. Why so cheap? Because family?
Family, yeah.
Oh, okay.
I guess one of my cousins was in jail, so I seen it at my aunt's driveway. I was like, yeah, would you sell you selling this car? She's like, yeah, mijo, if you want to buy it.
That cousin right now is thinking like, you could have left that part out, fool. Like just say that I was on vacation.
I know.
So you buy it, $300. Obviously, was it running cherry, mint, everything?
It was running, but there was something wrong with it still. I didn't know what it was because I was barely getting into the Honda scene. So I ended up bringing it over here to LA. Me and my cuñados, we ended up messing with it, and it wasn't what I thought it was. So
okay.
At the end of the day, it was.
But then you got fixed.
It got fixed.
I drove that car.
I ended up letting it go.
Did you modify it?
Actually, no. I never did. I didn't do anything to it.
Oh, it was cherry though. It's just simple.
Everything was stock, man.
And so you let go of that car, and then what happens?
I let go of that car, and then I ended up getting a DA.
Ugh. I just got the chills. Like, you went backwards in life.
Yeah,
Shout out to my DA owners. All those who are disliking the video.
Good thing I don't know any.
And we're done.
Yeah. But yeah, I got a DA, and then I ended up selling that, and I bought myself another EF hatch for $800.
Okay. It's not this one.
It's not this one.
Wow, another EF.
Another one. It was a DX. It wasn't an SI model, but I still loved it. I wanted another one so bad, so I bought one. Beautiful car, had over 300,000 miles on it, and it felt brand new.
So brand new.
It felt brand new.
Yeah. It's only 300.
Yeah.
Phew, low mileage.
And then that's the actual first car I got, and I started lowering it. I got some rims. I painted it.
Dope.
Well, my cuñado painted it.
Okay.
I didn't. Okay.
you just held the flashlight and cleaned it after, taking credit. Okay.
But, yeah. After that, I ended up. My friend ended up wanting to sell this car, and he hit me up first, and he told me like, hey, I know you have an EF. If you want it, you're the first one I'm telling if you want to sell it. I was like, you know what? I'm kind of short on cash right now. I'm not gonna have the money. He's like, don't worry, bro. He's like, I could give it to you in payments if you want.
Ooh, wow. Yeah. Hell yeah.
So he gave it to me in payments. I ended up paying him off like in a year, and it's been my car since.
And what was the vision for it?
My vision for it was for obviously getting the JDM front end.
Worth more than the entire car?
Yeah. And doing like a KANJO style.
Gotcha.
I've always liked the KANJO style. So
Yeah, so that's been the mission.
That's been the mission.
See, I'll be honest, you accomplished it, man. The car looks amazing. It definitely gives me those vibes. Aerodynamics, rain reduction, and because it doesn't rain. Well, first thoughts, car's super comfortable.
Thank you.
Yeah, I really like those wheels, man. It gives it a nice look. Are you planning on refinishing them?
I'm actually thinking about polishing them.
I wouldn't well, I was gonna say I wouldn't refinish them. I like the way they are.
Yeah.
It gives it a nice, you know, they've been used. They're, you know, do you know the year of the wheel?
No, I don't actually.
That's probably an older one.
Oh man, I know. I think I've only. Well, the guy that sold me the rims, he's the one who told me that when you look up these rims, supposedly there's only one guy out there in the U.S. that has them.
Wow.
And
So they're like that rare?
Yeah, he's like in Washington.
See, I like the way they are. I wouldn't even mess with them. Like, it would be cool to have like a fresh paint job and then with the wheels in the current condition, because it just, you know, tells you that the wheels kept its originality, you know, for that long.
I think once I paint the car, I'll see more of a vision of what I want to do with the rims.
And what's interesting is that there's no rattles. The car's really quiet.
Yeah. And
that's not a, you know, knockoff to the EFs. It's just as an older car, you start hearing rattles and just creaks, you know.
Yeah. Like there's a lot of shaking. I think my next main step I'm gonna do is do the suspension, like get everything.
Okay. So all bushings and all that good stuff.
Everything.
Gotcha.
Stabilizer bars, everything.
Gotcha. Okay. Stuck in the 80s.
Yeah, I'm stuck in the 80s, man. And I'm a 90s kid.
And you're a 90s kid, huh? Yeah. Well, you haven't had a taste of the Accords, man. Once you get an Accord, it's done. You get quality. Yeah. Let's talk about this build, man. This is super cool. Let's start off with, I've seen one thing that I mentioned in the previous videos is that I like seeing cars that go through the different stages, you know. And we've seen this car a couple times, and it's so cool that now it's in this condition. And I'm sure you still have way more plans for it.
Yeah.
Tell us about the paint. What color code? How did that go about?
Well, actually, my wife picked this color. We went to Home Depot, and we picked out two colors. It was this color, and there was like a forest greenish color.
Oh, okay.
But my paint job is all spray can. Okay. I did it myself.
Okay.
Yeah, so it was, I'm not really sure the name of the color, but she ended up picking this color, so I ended up doing this color myself.
I like it. I've seen some forest greens, but I think this definitely is different. Yeah. And so I like the lightness, and then you can compare with some dark wheels like the ones you have, and it just gives a nice different look. Obviously with the banners, it definitely stands out. I like it. Okay, cool. So some shade of blue, we would say. That's cool. I like it. And then you did it yourself, you said, right?
Yeah, I did it myself.
That's cool, man.
Yeah, I just wanted it because I've had it like, I think I had like 5 different colors on this car. So I just wanted it all one color. So I was like, I'll just do it myself for now. And then later on, you know, when I save up some money, I'll end up getting a really good paint job.
Yeah, I like it. I like it. And so obviously before you painted it, you already had the EF9 front end.
Yeah, I had the EF9.
How did that come about? Where did you find it?
Well, shout out to my friend David Pacheco. He's the one who actually helped me get this front end. I ended up getting it in parts, which was way cheaper. It costed me about $1,600.
I love how that's cheaper. Oh my God, dude, EFDs are killing the game, not in a good way, man. What are you guys doing?
Yeah, but I mean, he ended up helping me out. I had the SI front end. I ended up parting it out. I sold it, so I made some money with that. I bought some stuff, and then yeah, after that, once I had everything, I was just so happy, and next day I threw it on there.
Yeah, it's a beautiful front end, not gonna lie, you know. And it's one of those things that if you know, you know, otherwise you just think it's just yeah, I love it, man.
Thanks.
And then tell us about suspension. What do you got going on?
Suspension, I have True Heart suspension.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the suspension I have. I just recently installed some Skunk 2 front camber kits. Okay. And I still need to do some more on the back. I haven't, everything else is stock. Yeah.
And you just got these wheels, I mean, recently, quote unquote.
Yeah, I
so you haven't really messed with your final fitment?
No, not yet.
And I'm assuming what you're trying to do, go lower, more camber, or no, you like it the way it is?
I want it enough to where I don't see much of the gap, and then the tires and the fender are kind of flush. So like a flush look, yeah. Okay.
So yeah, definitely you're still working on the fitment, and
yeah.
It looks good as it is right now because one, it still looks low when you cruise. But I'm sure it's comfortable, you know?
Yeah, it's really comfortable.
But let's go ahead and ruin it by slamming and cambering it out. Yeah, I get it. That's what we like.
Yeah.
Okay. And then aside from that, it's very minimal. You have mud flaps, but anything else? Any other future plans that you have for the outside?
For the outside, obviously a better paint job.
Mm-hmm.
And then, honestly, some PCI side skirts. I want to get some side skirts.
Nice.
Yeah. And other than that, on the outside, besides the paint job, anything major? No, man. I want to keep it as simple and clean as I can.
Gotcha.
I don't want to do too much to it.
Would you tell her that the car needs a turbo to run? Otherwise, it won't run.
I actually do want to go turbo, but I don't want to mess too much with the internals and like have to upgrade so much stuff to it. So I'd rather just.
Is there any plans of you getting a different car, maybe going that route on that?
Honestly, right now, I don't really see myself with another car unless.
Okay.
I mean, if something really bad happens to it, hopefully not.
Yeah.
You know, they crash it or total loss, I think I'll just buy another EF.
Okay.
I do want to buy another EF right now, another shell, and build it.
And that would be more like track,
That
more
would be
raw,
more like track, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, I get you. Yeah, because it's just so. I mean, I'm assuming lack of space, right?
Yeah.
If you had space, like boom, buy 5 of them. Buy yeah. I hear ya. Yeah, because I think this build, keeping it NA, would be pretty dope.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
It's more reliable, I guess. And then if you end up going with something else, if it starts breaking once it goes turbo, it can sit, you know. But if you don't have the space, yeah, that's welcome to the problem of everybody, right?
Yeah.
Not enough funds, not enough space, yeah.
But I mean, I'm happy. You know, obviously, you know, I would wish I had more money, but I'm happy.
Yeah.
You know, I have my family. I work. You know, I do make a good living. So
yeah, and that's important. That kind of when we were talking off camera, this is the reason why we do Automotive Anatomy. It's a budget, you know, regular people, regular builds, you know, and that's the way it should be. When you do that other paint job, is it gonna be the same shade of blue?
no, actually, I want to paint it yellow.
Oh man, you didn't keep his secrets. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's gonna be cool.
Yeah, I want to do it. Yeah, something different.
Yeah.
I did want it green, like the Tahitian green, the original color, because that's the original color of this car. But you know, friends have been telling me like, no, like do something different, because you know we've been seeing a lot of these at the meet, so you're not the only one. So they ended up convincing me, so I'm gonna end up doing a Type R yellow.
Nice.
You know, you don't really see it that much.
Well, looking forward to that progress.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I'm of that belief that if you're gonna respray a car and you're gonna spend your hard-earned money, man, do something different.
Yeah.
But obviously, some people just love the OEM color.
Yeah,
I mean,
they do.
It is what it is. You know, it's their car. But okay, that's cool. Because even if you were to respray it blue like this, it's still different.
Yeah,
like I haven't seen this light bluish. You know.
Yeah.
It looks good. So that's okay. It's awesome. Tell us about the wheel and tire setup.
So the wheels are SSR Star Magnets, 15 by 7, I believe, or by 6.5.
Civic specs. Baby
yes,
specs.
Yeah, baby specs.
No, they work though. They look great.
Too big.
Yeah,
they are 2-piece wheels.
Nice.
Yeah, I really love them. You know, that guy David Pacheco, the one I mentioned earlier, he's the one who sold them to me.
Mm-hmm.
And when first time I seen them, I fell in love with them because I like the 5-spoke.
Mm-hmm.
I like that it has the Star Magnet in the middle, and I just fell in love with them. I bought them off of him once.
Mm-hmm.
I gave them back to him, and then I bought them back again. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, they're really cool wheels, and then you have that beefy tire look.
Yeah.
Once you lower it, it's gonna look, you know, more aggressive than what it is at the moment. Tire size?
They are 195 50s, 15s all around.
That's a good size for those specs. Yeah, man. I really like those wheels. You don't see them that often. I mean, sure, you can throw in some T's, but who doesn't
Everybody
have
has
T's, you know? Yeah, so this is exactly what I mean. I like the different execution. Not saying that T's wouldn't look good. I mean, damn it, those freaking wheels look good on everything, you know?
Yeah.
But I like the fact that you went with a different route and a different type of style wheel. And then tell us about the back. What do you got going
on? The back, I have all SIR, JDM, from taillights to center garnish.
Is this the one that lights up?
No, this is not the one that lights up, I wish.
Okay. That's the European one, right?
Yeah,
or something like that?
Well, it's a JDM one, but it's really hard to find.
Oh, okay, that's a different, okay,
it's really hard to find. And I got the SIR wing. I would love to go all SIR, like the bumper and everything, but it's really pricey right now. So I think I'm just gonna stay with this for now.
Well, I don't think it's gonna come down, dude. So
yeah,
you might want to jump on it now.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah, like you mentioned before, man, something about the shape of this car is just the boxiness. They don't make them like that anymore.
Yeah.
And it'd be super cool if Honda or any manufacturer would make a very boxy car. It would go against aerodynamics, but I know a lot of us would appreciate it.
Yeah.
It would bring us back to that 80s feel, you know? Yeah, it's absolutely gorgeous, man. I wouldn't change a thing, man.
Yeah, it's a process, but little by little, man. Take time.
Little by little. Since we're in the back, tell us about your exhaust system.
I have a stock
Okay.
SI exhaust.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's good? It's not. When you punch it, it sounds a little bit, but for the most part, it's really quiet, it's mellow. Well, let's talk interior, man. See what you got going on.
So I have the.
Ábrelo pues, you know, so we can see it. I don't want, you know, we'll be like start lying like, oh, I have. There you go. You know,
I had
buckets for everything, and you're like, no, you don't.
I had the original SI interior, but for some reason I'm so in love with the 89 SI interior, which is what I'm trying to convert everything to.
Now the 89, what's the major difference?
Well, as you can see on the SI interior, it has like the stitching is like basically like inside, and then this like the stitching is like popping out. It's like 3D-ish, and then the color on it, it's like I love it. I like how it stands out. So I'm just in the process of converting all of that into the 89 SI interior. Yeah.
Well, I like both, to be honest with you. But yeah, you're right. I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
And one thing that I really, really, really like about this is the back seats having their own headrest.
Yeah.
You don't see that with a lot of cars, so that's super cool. Okay. And so tell us about your steering wheel, shifter, and all that good stuff.
Okay, so the shifter is a K-tune shifter with the innovative shift linkage.
Nice.
I have a Sparco shift knob. To match it, I have a Sparco quick release.
Oh.
Yeah. NRG hub, and then it's just a regular steering wheel. It's nothing major yet.
I like how small it is.
Yeah,
it's
that's
cool.
What I like about it too.
Yeah, I'm sure you feel like you're driving a little go-kart, you know? That's cool. I really like it.
Cluster, I have a DC cluster. I took off the SI one and I converted it to a DC.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's super rad, dude. Then the sunroof, everything.
Yeah.
What are the future plans for the interior, if any?
Well, I want to do it all black. You know, for now I just have what I was able to find, you know, at the junkyard or whatever. But eventually I want to do it all black. Change this to match the seats.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So something creative, you know. And then obviously get the carpet redone, and then get some JDM floor mats.
Damn, baller. Okay, money just came into the chat. I see you. Dope. And then right-hand drive conversion.
Oh man, no.
Oh no. Okay.
I had people with bad experience on right-hand drive.
Oh, okay. So no, we'll stick it to left. Okay.
I also have a push start.
Okay.
On this car with the kill switch. So.
Dope. Yeah, kind of need that for this chassis. You know? Sadly, that's how it goes.
Sadly, man.
Well, it looks very nice, man. I really like what you've done with it. See power. See what we got going on.
Okay. Can you pop the hood?
You did tell me it was K series, right?
I wish, man.
No?
No K series.
No K series here?
B series.
B series. Let's see. Let's be serious now. Oof.
I got a B16A on it.
Oh, I love it. Damn, it just looks perfect, and the yellow cover is a nice touch, man.
Yeah, man. Thank you.
I love how everything just pops from the white engine bay. I know, obviously, I'm sure eventually you might want to respray a different color or whatever. But I like the fact that the engine bay is white, the cover is yellow, and the car is blue.
Yeah.
Wow, cool color combo. I like it.
Thank you.
So what are we staring at, man?
So this is a stock B16A, no upgrades, no anything to it, no internals, everything is completely stock. The guy I bought the car from ended up importing this motor from Japan. It came off of an 89 SIR from Japan. And yeah, I haven't really done much to the motor yet, man. You know, it's healthy, it's working good, so I don't really want to mess with it now.
Well, it'll run forever.
Yeah, so.
How many miles do you think roughly it has?
When I bought it, it had 80,000.
Oh,
which was like 3 years ago.
Shoot, yeah, it's
for
good.
For sure it hit us 100K already, barely, yeah.
Yeah, you do your oils and that's it. Like these B16s are made, man.
Yeah.
Obviously, if you don't mess with them, they're made to last though. And is that matching transmission as well?
Yes.
Okay, sweet. So that's short gearing.
Mm-hmm.
And I think B16s for these cars, they're perfect. I mean,
Yeah.
we know they came in the SIRs, but they should have come in all of them.
They should have come in all of them, yeah.
Yeah, man, I absolutely love it. Yeah.
Thank you.
I have to ask, just because, what are the future plans?
Eventually, I do want to do all bolt-ons.
Mm.
I want to do internals as well. Not to race or anything, but I just want to have something, you know,
A little more pep on the
reliable.
step. Yeah.
Yeah.
NA, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's my daily, so I just wanted to, you know, to feel
How many
good.
dudes are like, what? That's his daily? No.
Yeah, it's my daily, man. I take it to work and back, and
How cool is that?
soccer games. Yeah.
That's so cool, man. I love it. Man. Yeah, I mean, everything about it is super cool.
Yeah.
I think, you know, the 1.6 for this is perfect. It looks like it belongs there. You know,
Yeah.
it just, there's no, and it's been reliable. So,
Yeah.
has it been reliable?
Yeah, it's very reliable.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
I'm all here talking. You're like, nah, this is the fourth head. It keeps overheating. Oh, man, this is super cool.
Yeah, man. So, right now I'm just focused on the outside.
Mm-hmm.
Eventually, you know, once my motor starts giving out or little things there, then I'll start putting money into the motor. Yeah. But for now, I just want to leave it how it is.
I mean, you could just go K. You're like,
I'm gonna
no.
have to take out from my 401k.
From one K to another K.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man, this is great. I love
Thank
it.
you.
I love what you've done with it, man.
All that breaking down and everything, it's all worth it. To me, it's all worth it. It keeps me more interested in the car. Like, my car breaks down. Yeah, I get stressed out, but at the end of the day, you know, it keeps me motivated to
Like in these moments when the car's running, you're like, oh, that's the reason I have you. Yeah, I get you. Yeah, the same thing with me. Like the love and hate relationship where
Yeah.
You know, there's days that you actually love the car, and there's days that you're like, why am I spending so much money on this damn car? You know, it's not practical. It's not. But
I got into a point where I wanted to just sell the car. Didn't want it to. It was just the check engine was on, and it wasn't running good. It was overheating. I'm like,
yeah.
well, my girls are one who told me, don't sell it, you're gonna regret it.
Yeah.
Don't sell it, you're gonna regret it. So I just kept it, man. I'm like, all right.
A new car provides you that sense of comfort, right? And quote unquote safety, because these cars, you know, let's be honest, and they're not the safest.
Yeah.
But that sense of that nostalgia and that feel, no new car can give it to you.
Yeah.
Especially if you have like a bond with an older chassis like this, where, you know, you just kind of grew up on this. Alrighty, man, thank you so much for making the time for us, Peter. This car is amazing. Yeah, you guys always talk smack on Civics, but you guys know I love Civics, specifically the EFs, man. They don't make them like that anymore, and they're definitely a legendary chassis, man. So super cool that people like yourself, a youngster, are still driving it. It's 2022 and you're still kind of hooked on the 80s, which is so rad, you know? And I love, like I mentioned, I've seen the progress. Some of us have seen the progress in this car, and the fact that you keep driving it, you keep modifying it to your liking, kudos to you, man. So thank you for that, and thank you for making time for us and sharing your story. Any shout outs?
First of all, shout out to Automotive Anatomy. You know, thank you for you know, taking the time to appreciate my car. You know, a lot of people don't like it, but you know, it's like you say, it's to my liking. So
man, F them
really
people, man.
I really appreciate it. I want to take a shout out to Honda Unit, you know, our car club, to my cuñados who got me into the Honda scene. If it wasn't for them, I probably would have not had this car. Give a shout out to David Pacheco. Thank you for helping me, you know, get the front end and a bunch of parts that I have on my car. And to the EF community, man, you know, I'm so happy that it's still around. You know, I was gone for a while, but you know, all the Honda scene's coming back. So thanks to everybody who has the EF, everybody who I didn't mention. You know, just know that I have you guys on my thoughts, and thank you guys for everything.
Man, that's like the best shout outs in a while,
Thank
man.
you, man.
Other people panic. No, yeah, but it's because there's so many people, right? I mean, and the more you build this car, the more you own it, there's gonna be more people that you're gonna come in contact that they help you. And yeah, man, I think the EF community is a cool one, man. They definitely show a lot of love, and they're all over the world. And it's getting harder to build one of these cars, like we mentioned before. You know, it's getting a little bit more pricey, and parts are harder to find. But there's always somebody in the community that's willing to say, hey, man, I have an extra spare of something. It may cost you a little bit, but like even like your buddy who's like, hey, I'll give it to you in payments. It wasn't so much about making the quick buck, but it was giving it to somebody who's gonna appreciate it. And that's what, you know, that's the mission that I guess we're trying to send. And so that's what we're here, man, to share stories. Thank you. It's really you, the builders and the people that tune in that make this channel. I'm just a dude holding the GoPro. So I appreciate it and can't wait to see, you know, the yellow. You know, it'd be cool.
Hopefully by next year.
Yeah, man. Well, we'll be there. Hopefully we'll be there to document it and to see it, man. It'd be super cool. So thank you so much for your time,
man.
Peter.
No problem. You guys go ahead and subscribe to Automotive Anatomy.
Damn, what's up? Thank you. At least you got it right. It wasn't like Automotive Academy or anything like that. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate the love.
No problem.